Today I'm jumping back in the saddle and kickstarting my 365 project with a bang. This is Galloway from Parfums de Marly, and to find out why this could be your next fragrance purchase, stay tuned to Mags Frags. Yes, hello again everybody and welcome to another episode of Mags Frags. I'm Paul and this is day 44 of my Fragrance 365 project, where I give my thoughts on a different fragrance every day for a whole year. So today's scent of the day is one from one of my favourite niche houses. This one is Galloway from Parfums de Marly. This is described as a citrus aromatic fragrance for both men and women. It was launched back in 2014 and it doesn't quite get talked about as much as some of the others from this house, such as Leighton and Pegasus. But without further ado, let's take a look at the note breakdown and let's see what this one's all about. Yeah, the top notes in this one are citrus and pepper. In the mid we've got orange blossom and iris, and in the base there's musk and amber. Yeah, Galloway is a very pleasant, super clean, versatile, mass appealing and interesting fragrance that leans more towards the designer end of the fragrance spectrum, rather than having like a complex polarising scent character. It opens up with a bright and uplifting blast of citruses, and this is accompanied by a spiciness from the pepper. The orange blossom is easy to detect right from the first spray, but even though there's iris in this composition, I get very little in the way of that powderiness that the note of iris usually produces. As it dries down, the warm amber and smooth musk sweeten it up a touch, and what you're left with is a charming and elegant aroma that's unique and seductive, that's definitely going to get you noticed and complimented. It's fairly linear and it doesn't really change that much from the initial spray, but that's a really good thing because this is a love at first spray type of fragrance for me anyway. Yeah, when it comes to the quality of the presentation, in my opinion, Parfums de Marly fragrances are in a league of their own. The cap alone is as heavy as some of the full bottles of other fragrances that I own. The bottle has an elegant matte white finish and it features the brand's famous two-horse motif that's embossed on the front there with the name of the house underneath. It has a triangular chrome shaped cap with the name of the house stamped into it on the top there, and there's the product information and the batch code underneath the bottle there. The atomizer is very powerful and sprays a fair bit of juice, and overall the presentation on this one is absolutely first class, and yeah, any Parfums de Marly fragrance would get a 10 out of 10 for the presentation from me. Yeah, when you first smell this, you'd probably categorise it as being a warm weather summer scent, but I would honestly have no issues wearing this all year round and for absolutely any occasion. It would be a perfect daytime fragrance for the office, but it's also got enough character to wear dressed up for a night out. It's about as safe and inoffensive as a fragrance can get because it's just so clean and elegant. But don't confuse that with being boring. This projects a very interesting and addictive aroma that will make you keep going in for another sniff, and people around you will be mesmerised by it. It's a fragrance that would also be magical as a home fragrance coming out of one of them diffuser things, although at £200 a bottle it may be a little bit too on the pricey side for a home air freshener. I'd say that it would be probably best suited to the over 25 age group because it's a touch more sophisticated and a step up from the usual modern designer offerings. Yeah, it's an eau de parfum concentration and it performs really well. It projects at least 6 to 10 feet away and I get a solid 8 to 10 hours out of it, but I can still detect it on my clothes the following day. Another good thing is that I don't go nose blind to it, so I can keep picking up the musk and the orange blossom for pretty much the entire life of this fragrance. It's not as long lasting as some of the darker fragrance offerings from this brand, such as Carlisle, Callan and Ojan, but for a lighter, fresher fragrance that you're going to predominantly wear in the warmer months, this one is an absolute beast for a fresh fragrance. This usually retails for £200 for a 125ml bottle like this one. It's not a cheap fragrance, and where I'm from, some people don't even spend that much money on a car. However, I managed to pick this one up for around about £120, I think, online from the All Beauty website, and at that price I think it's good value for such a versatile and likeable fragrance like this one. If you want a cheaper alternative, apparently Lalique White has a similar scent profile to this, but unfortunately I haven't tried that one, so I can't confirm exactly how close it is, but I hope to pick that one up soon so I can compare the two. So would I recommend Galloway from the house of Parfums de Marly? Definitely. This one is just a jack of all trades and an underestimated masterpiece of perfumery. It's a definite 10 out of 10 fragrance, and it's one of my favourites in this line as well. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for this one. Yeah, so once again, that's it for today's Scent of the Day. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about a recent 2020 release, so don't forget to tune in for that one. Also, if you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really like one of those silver plaques that you get, you know, from YouTube, but I've only got another 99,000 subscribers to go, so easy work. It's also great to hear your opinions on the fragrances that feature in these videos, so don't forget to let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll always try to reply whenever I can. So until next time, as always, thank you very much everybody for watching. Stay safe, keep smelling fresh, and bye bye for now.